Hi, my name is Deepika Narayan Bhardwaj. I'm an independent journalist and a documentary filmmaker. 2 days ago, there was a horrific gang rape case which was reported from Ghaziabad. It was said that this is a Nirbhaya like episode where the woman was found dumped, her hands and legs tied, next to Ashram Road, which leads to Delhi. This is in Ghaziabad. And it was said that the woman has been brutally gang raped by 5 men. Now, there were a lot of contradictory points that were emerging in this case, and the police was investigating it. But then suddenly, Swati Maliwal, who is the Delhi Commission for Women chief, she comes in and she tweets and she releases a video that this is the most horrific case that she has ever heard, and that the perpetrators have brutalized the woman so bad that she is fighting for her life in Delhi, and she has written to the SSP Ghaziabad to investigate this case and to punish these monsters. But now the case has been proven false. It has come out that the woman, along with her friends, had conspired against these 5 men with whom she had a property dispute over a property. Let me first show you what Swati Maliwal had actually said about the incident, which led to widespread furor against these men, and people were asking for lynching of these accused and the encounter of these accused like it happened in the Hyderabad gang rape case.
दिल्ली की एक 38 साल की महिला अपने भाई का जन्मदिन मनाकर गाजियाबाद से रात में वापस आ रही थी। सड़क पे खड़ी थी, ऑटो का इंतजार कर रही थी। इतने में एक स्कॉर्पियो गाड़ी में 4 लोग आए और लड़की को जबरदस्ती उठा के ले गए। वो उसको एक अनजान जगह पे लेके गए जहां पे एक और आदमी मौजूद था, और पांचों ने मिलकर 2 दिन तक लगातार उसके साथ गैंगरेप किया। लड़की की हालत बहुत खराब थी, लड़की को बहुत टॉर्चर करा गया, और यहां तक कि उसके प्राइवेट पार्ट्स में, गुप्त अंगों में रॉड तक घुसा दी गई। पूरी तरीके से लहूलुहान लड़की, उसके हाथ और पैर बांध दिए गए और एक बोरे में उसको भर दिया गया और सड़क पे फेंक कर चले गए। कुछ लोगों ने देखा, पीसीआर बुलाई और लड़की को अस्पताल में एडमिट कराया गया। जब लड़की अस्पताल में एडमिट हुई तब वो पूरी तरीके से लहूलुहान थी और उसके अंदर वो रॉड अभी भी मौजूद थी। बड़ी मुश्किल से अस्पताल से वो रॉड निकाली गई है। लड़की अभी अपनी जिंदगी और मौत की लड़ाई लड़ रही है। हमने एसएसपी गाजियाबाद को नोटिस इशू करा है कि ये जो भी वैशी दरिंदे हैं, इनको तुरंत अरेस्ट करा जाए और इनके ऊपर सख्त से सख्त कार्यवाही हो। मेरे पिछले 7 साल के कार्यकाल में हर दिन ऐसे कई मौके आते हैं जब पूरी तरीके से दिल टूटता है, जब बहुत गुस्सा आता है सिस्टम पे, क्योंकि महिलाओं और बच्चों के खिलाफ जो अपराध है वो बढ़ता ही जा रहा है, बढ़ता ही जा रहा है, और वो रुकने का नाम नहीं ले रहा। लेकिन ये केस इतना घिनौना केस है, ये केस बिल्कुल निर्भया जैसा केस है, और इस केस में तो कम से कम मेरी सिस्टम से अपील है कि तुरंत फास्ट ट्रैक कराया जाए और तुरंत इन आदमियों को सख्त से सख्त सजा दी जाए।
Now, what's really shocking is that Swati Maliwal is a DCW chief. She could have just called the doctors, she could have just called the police officers and inquired the facts of the case, but she chose to actually spread misinformation and lies. Please hear this bite which was given by the GTB hospital doctor soon after the woman was admitted over there, where he is clearly stating that they have not found the internal injuries. But still, Swati Maliwal kept on writing again and again that this is a horrific episode, and the people who are raising question against the woman are फर्जी activists.
अभी वो स्टेबल है, बेसिकली एक्सटर्नल थोड़ी इंजरीज हैं, बट एज पर नाउ अभी हम कोई इंटरनल इंजरीज हमें नहीं पता चली है। बाकी अभी शी इज़ अंडर ऑब्जर्वेशन और फर्दर टेस्ट हो रहे हैं।
क्या कुछ जिस तरह से बताया जा रहा है, पुलिस के भी बयान है कि प्राइवेट पार्ट्स में कुछ चीज़ें रॉड्स या टंग क्लीनर वगैरह इस तरह का भी कुछ
और कुछ फॉरेन बॉडी जो है, देयर वाज सम फॉरेन बॉडी, वी कैन नॉट से इट वाज एग्जैक्टली रॉड, बट एग्जैक्टली व्हाट वाज दैट वो हमने अभी सैंपल जो है आईओ को भेजा है, एंड वी वुड फर्दर टेल।
Now let me tell you exactly what Ghaziabad gang rape case was. This woman who has been sort of in a relationship with this man called Azad, She has a property dispute with the 5 men who were accused in this gang rape case over a 43 lakh house in Delhi. They already have cases running in between them of civil and criminal nature, both in Kadkaduma court, and there was a litigation going on. But then a foolproof plan was hatched, which unfortunately got busted by the Ghaziabad police, which I must give the credits to them for solving this case so quick and without the media pressure and the trial that had started. They came with the true facts of the case. So this woman and this man called Azad were basically other people who hashed this entire conspiracy. For the 2 days that this woman said that she was kidnapped by these 5 men and gang raped brutally, she was actually with this man Azad. They had sexual relationship so that they could create medical evidence. This woman was at her house. She had switched off her phone and they went to different places, switching on the phones at times to sort of confuse the police and sort of make a story that she was, taken to different places and brutalized. But all of that was lie. The police in their investigation, after doing a thorough investigation there was an SIT formed under Dr. Diksha Sharma, who's an IPS officer and SP Crime Ghaziabad. She is also a gynec doctor in her previous role, and then she came to IPS services. She investigated the case thoroughly because it was a very sensitive case. And they did electronic surveillance and they figured out that this was entire plan of Azad, this woman. Her name is Pinky. I am not too sure if I could reveal that name, but I think we should. And 2 more men called Gaurav and Afzal. They dropped or rather dumped the woman over there with her own will. There were self-injuries done, and that's why there were only external injuries that were found in the hospital. The doubt basically got traced because this woman refused to undergo medical at the hospital which the police took her to. She insisted that she be medically examined at GTB hospital. The reason being, she used to be a nurse at this hospital and probably they had some other people also who were a part of the conspiracy. The idea was to basically grab this property once these men are, languish in jail behind their backs. They could just take the possession of that house over which they had a dispute, and they thought that no one will get to know. But the Ghaziabad police actually busted their plans, and it is all out in front of everyone. Now, the most important questions in these cases is that without any evidence, without any investigation, how can people just seek, things like a death penalty for people even before their guilt has been established? Where is rule of law? And this is not any random people I'm talking about. I'm talking about official post holders. Should they not respect the law of the land and ask for fair investigation? What is also shocking in this case is that there were reports, and in fact, Swati Maliwal had said in her tweets that there was a rod inserted inside the private parts of the woman and she was found bleeding. And when she was recovered by the police, she had the rod inside her. Nowhere even the FIR actually mentions anything about the rod. The complaint or the FIR was registered by the brother of the woman, and it nowhere mentions that there was anything like a rod inserted. I'm not too sure where did Swati Maliwal get that fact, but what I have heard from reliable sources is that there was a small 2-inch kind of a foreign object which the doctor also said was found in her private parts. Now I think it is to anyone's thinking how did it come over there, and it is to anyone's thinking that all the injuries, how did they happen. And I think this is a shocking case where we can understand to what extent are people willing to go to misuse rape laws and gang rape laws, and because they have an understanding that it's only the woman whose words would be believed, men can be framed for various vested interests and ulterior motives. This case basically exposes gangs and wrongdoers and criminals actually who are misusing laws that have been made for protection of women to settle this cause and sometimes commit extortions as well. It's incredible job done by Ghaziabad police. I personally hope, I wish every rape case is handled like this, so that in case where there are rapists who have actually raped women are given the harshest punishments, but where there are false rape cases and false gang rape cases like this, the people who think that they can abuse laws like this are also harshly punished. Now in this case, 3 men have been arrested by Ghaziabad police. Azad, Gaurav and Afzal are all in police custody. I think they will be produced in the court. The woman, IG Mr. Praveen Kumar, has said will be arrested once she gets a discharge from the hospital. So it looks as if now that the case has been completely resolved. Of course, there are certain more details that are coming out in the case, and the entire conspiracy and more people, if they are involved, are being investigated. But for now, I am happy that people who are innocent will be released from jail, because all the 5 men have been given a clean chit by the Ghaziabad police. My personal request to all of you would be, there were lakhs and crores of people who thought there has been a brutal gang rape case like Nirbhaya that has happened again in Ghaziabad. It is false. Nothing like that has happened. This was an absolutely blatantly false rape case, hashed with a well-planned criminal conspiracy. Although a lot of media platforms have reported now that the case has come out to be false, but when it was reported, there were discussions and there were so many debates, and the media was in a frenzy. But I'm yet to see if there is any debate on any channel after the case has been proven false. I would beg to ask why, and I would request you to share this video so that more and more people know that there are people who are abusing rape laws and destroying lives, or trying to destroy lives. And while rapists should be punished, I think we should not be quenching for the blood of innocents just because a case has been reported. The justice should be there for everyone, and there are a lot of people who are being implicated in false rape cases. Every day there are reports that there are people who have been acquitted after they were found innocent. There are some people who are committing suicide because of being framed in very, very serious charges like this, even though they were innocent. We should be empathetic to the real victims, whether that is a man or a woman. Please do share this video, and thank you for watching.